What's going on, spontaneous gameplay? It's the Cat's Pajamas, bringing you some free-for-all action on Havana today. And one thing I really liked about this gameplay was that I believe I was 4-4 or 9-4 at one point, and I said to myself, hey, I'm not gonna die for the rest of this match. And that's exactly what I did, and I pulled off the win. So, that just goes to show that you guys should think positive, because a little bit of positive thinking can go a long way and can really help you out in the long run. Granted, this was just a video game situation, but, there's other situations where positive thinking can help you out. So, helpful hint of the day from DCP. So I was debating for my next video over here on SGP to give you guys a story or to give you guys a thoughtful commentary, and I kind of ruled out giving you guys some sort of tips strats video on Black Ops because I think that kind of stuff's pretty old, and besides, I'm not really a big fan of giving you guys strategy videos because I think other people can do that a bit better than what the... Okay, my pedophile neighbor just walked outside and gave a crowd of about 10 boys a box of candy. And, is he giving... Oh, I thought that was like a hug gesture. Okay, back to the commentary. So as I was saying before, I wanted to give you guys a bit of a thoughtful commentary today, and I thought, what better subject for this to be on than children? Kind of ironic since I was just talking about my pedophile neighbor who recently just came outside again. I'm not going to get into that, that's a story for another day. Anyways, so you may say, what about children? And you know what? I'll tell you exactly what I'm thinking. I think that kids these days are getting into bad things a bit too early. And what I mean by that is, like, grade 7ers or grade 6ers, like, you got, like, these 11, 12, 13-year-olds smoking weed, getting drunk, drinking, all this kind of stuff that, granted, people are going to do. I mean, teenagers, it's kind of, they're not their trademark, but, they're going to do it, and some people will, some people won't. But, I think the fact that these kids are getting into stuff like this at the age of 12, 13, I think that's ridiculous. And I mean, for me as a kid, I never started, getting into stuff like that so early like kids these days are. I mean, being a badass for me was after school going to 7-Eleven and getting energy drinks with my friends. We would go get a little energy drink high and hang out at the school playground. And, I thought that if my mom ever saw me drinking these energy drinks, she would hang me up by my toenails and slap me with a wooden spoon. And to me, I thought I was being, what a rebellious kid. And I guess that attitude has still stuck with kids these days. I've said kids these days a lot. I hate it when I repeat myself, but it's bound to happen. I mean, nowadays, I see elementary school kids smoking cigarettes at a bus stop, let alone, I mean, a bunch of grade 8s that suddenly do it all of a sudden. Grade 8 is when high school starts where I live, in case y'all were wondering. And I definitely think that high school is when kids start getting introduced to drugs and alcohol and stuff like that. But I still think that, even grade 8, that's a bit young. I remember when I graduated elementary school and went to high school, all of a sudden these kids that once were my friends and were so innocent were all of a sudden, going to parties and all that. And I mean, I didn't really get involved with that because my group of friends that I stayed pretty solid with, we weren't so much into that at that time. And I just remember as, a young boy just looking at what used to be a classroom of grade 7ers just chilling and having a good time, eating lunch, playing tetherball at recess. All of a sudden, they've almost turned to the dark side. Not that I have anything against people who like to partay, because who doesn't enjoy... Yeah. So while we're on a roll, I want to talk about another thing that's pretty closely related to this topic, and that is when people post pictures of these kind of shenanigans on Facebook. I mean, what are you trying to get at here? I mean, you go on anyone's friends list and you'll at least find one person who has a profile picture with a joint in one hand and a Mickey in their pocket. And I don't know what they're trying to prove. If they're trying to get attention, say, hey, look at me, I'm cool, I'm smoking weed and getting drunk. I don't really understand that. Personally, I will never post pictures of stuff like that on Facebook because I know that when you're trying to get a job, employers definitely look at Facebook and stuff. What the... Okay, he's actually chasing them around now. I am so confused. I am never going outside my house again. I personally think it's pathetic that I'm looking at these like 15-year-olds who think that there's some kind of hot shit at a party holding a bottle of vodka and, you know, holding it up in the air trying to show off to other people on Facebook that, hey, check me out, you know, I'm getting drunk. I don't think that kind of stuff needs to be advertised, personally. And, you know, let me know where you guys stand on this. I'd like to know your opinions, as always. So, all in all, my advice to you guys, if you're a kid of, like, 14 years and younger, you know, you're gonna have lots of time to experiment with stuff like this in your lifetime, so try not to start early. It just gets you into bad habits. And if you're a person of 15 or something, or older, and you're posting pictures on Facebook, definitely know that's not the best idea, because like I said, employers look at that stuff and, you know, it could stop you from getting a job. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment and like the video. You know, I really love positive support and all that. If you guys want my thoughts on anything or have any questions to ask me, try to message me over on my channel, because I don't really want to fill up the comment section with a bunch of replies, and I definitely do enjoy communicating with you guys. So that's all for now, guys. Take it easy. Peace out.